So in this example, we'll take a look at these two boxes, and let's say if these were, in my example, the migration of animals, if these two were deers and how they wanted to hop and go, and if I can do that on one of them and copy the animation on the second. So let's have this one over here, and the two earlier ones, the cones I animated, I just put them in this layer, so you can see that they still have that animation. So I'm just going to hide them. And the motion trails I've hidden right now just by going to show over here, and if I tear this, right over here I've hidden the motion trails. So with this, what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to select one of the boxes over here. Let's say if these were deers and these were hopping and going. So I can just go here and hit S to set a key. And let's say around frame 15, I wanted to just move this up and move this up here. And my auto key is on, so you can see it's already set a keyframe for me. And maybe I can rotate this. And you can type in exact values if you want to. So I'm just going to go to frame 30. And this is going to go, these are deer, so they're going to take a slightly big leap. Maybe I'm just going to rotate it back over here. And right over there. And like I said, you can type in exact values to make sure that it lands exactly where it started from. So you can see right over there. And then maybe at 45, I'm just going to go and move it over here, maybe slightly more. And also rotate it. And then at maybe 60, I'm going to, let's say, first rotate it back. And then come down and move it over here. So right now you can see that it's giving me this result. So just like before, what I can do is I can simply either do this from the graph editor. So I can also, this is what it looks like in the graph editor, as you can see. So I can even copy all these guys from the graph editor. And let's say if I'm going to highlight the translate X, translate Y, and the rotate Z, and I'm going to go to edit, copy, and just quickly I'm going to select the other object over here, and let's say edit, paste. And then at this time I'm going to select this. Let's hit F to frame our selection, and I can hold down Shift, and it gives me that question mark, and if I middle mouse button and move it, I can just start this at 15. So right here you can see this is frame 50, so the horizontal axis is your time, and the vertical axis over here is your value. So right now you'll see that the green one starts first and then this one, and you can see nicely it's copied the animation. And again, just like before, you can also have the motion trails showing on this one too. So if I just say animate, and if I go to create editable motion trail, and if I go to show over here, since the motion trails were hidden, and if I show the motion trails, and it's also showing for our earlier objects right now over here, which is okay, I can pretty much give it an offset. I can modify it anyhow I want. Let's say if I didn't want it over here this time, I can just move it up here, and you can see that it's nicely gonna take that into account. So right around here, let's say if I don't want it, I can select this one, and right here I can just move this object. Let's come down over here, maybe even like transfer it over here. Let's say right there. So like right now you can see that it's nicely got that animation. And this one's just starting at 15, so I've pretty much copied it from the graph editor and offsetted it. So try using these ideas for your own projects. So pretty much you've been given all your assets, and all you have to do is animate. So my idea was migration of animals. Maybe you can do some other ideas and use the same techniques that we've seen in some of the videos, and also the fish animation.